What's going on, guys? Thrash back here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 2 of Rebuilding the Red Wings. And you guys all agreed, let's just rebuild the team right now. So that's what we're going to do. Let's trade away some players. Let's have some fun. Let's get rid of everybody. It's a fire sale. Play the music. There we go. Alright, let's have some fun, guys. So we got a fire sale going on right now. We're going to get rid of as many wings as we can. But I'm not going to trade Zetterberg or Cromwell yet. Because, oh, okay, well, they're already on the trading block. Okay, so my assistant knows exactly what we're trying to do here then. That's perfect, that's great. Let's go ahead and try and make some moves, move Eriksson, see if we can move Zetterberg, Cromwell, Franzen, see if we can get rid of some guys. Let's really rebuild this team. So, we could trade Eriksson to Columbus for Werenski. This could be a thing. Because of how the trade market is, and I'm not making this realistic, by the way, guys. It's not going to be a realistic thing. The Wings are not going to go out and do this, but we can totally do this. I'll just give them a third-round pick. We'll call it even. Listen, I totally understand that this is an unrealistic trade, but I'm not going to say no to it. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Zach Werenski for Jonathan Eriksson in a third. Could you imagine if this was real life? Could you, like, dear God. That's one big piece of the puzzle. Already done. Let's keep working. Wow, okay, so just like that, we made a trade. I was just trying it out. I didn't think it would actually go through, but it did. Johan Franzen gone, just like that, to the Chicago Blackhawks, of all teams. Mainly because they wanted to get rid of one of their prospects, and they were actually interested in Johan Franzen. I'm going to take that deal all day, every day. Wow, this is a lot easier than I was expecting to dump off some contracts here. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, look, we got Werenski. We ended up getting a decent prospect in Roy Radke. I don't know if he'll ever make the team, but that just cleared up $3 million for the next 4 years on our team. Things are looking up here, guys. Now he's going to, I don't know, did we get rid of Vanek? We're going to do a couple more. This is going to be a short episode, but we're going to get done the entire first season in this episode. That is the plan. That is going to be the plan. So who do we trade next? Alright, guys. Well, the next move I'm going to make, Steve Ott is going to be sent down to make room for, and I have no problem. If somebody wants to claim Steve Ott, feel free, guys. I am going, no, he wasn't claimed, but I'm going to bring Anthony Mantha onto the team because I want the younger guys to start getting some minutes. So what we're going to do here, we're going to edit up the lines, and we're just going to sim all the way up to the trade deadline. We're going to see who's doing what, how everything's going. Look, I get it. Larkin's going to play on the first line. You guys told me, play Larkin on the first line. That's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, guys. Well, this is how the team is looking. Mantha is going to fill in a spot with Athanasiou and Helm. Look, we're going to try different things here. I'm not expecting too much from the team, but we're actually not looking too bad, which is actually strange because we traded away some pretty decent stuff. As for goalies here, we got Mrazek and Ramo. Mrazek's going to be our starting goalie for good, I think. I don't know if we're going to need anyone other than him. Vanek, we could definitely trade at the deadline. Look, we're going to look to trade a lot of stuff at the deadline, but for now, this is just how we're going to keep it. I'm going to go ahead and we'll get into a game. We'll see how we do against Ottawa. And then we're going to sim up to the trade deadline and make some more trades. This is the trade episode. This isn't how every episode is going to be, guys. Don't you worry. It's just I want to get this out of the way. You guys are like, yeah, let's do the rebuild. If we're going to do the rebuild, let's do it right now. I don't want to, wait 9 or 10 episodes before we can finally start trading stuff. I want to get it going. I want to rebuild the Wings quick, so let's do it. After the first period, it's a 1-1 game. Zetterberg getting on the board. Second period here, 2-2. Franz Nielsen. Center's getting it done. Come on, guys. I want to see Mantha do well and Athanasiou do well. Larkin playing on the first line, not doing anything on the power play. We've had like 9 minutes of power play there. What happened? I don't know. We're doubling them in shots. Come on. Come on. We got this. We'll get a win. We'll get some experience for the boys. Now, I'm okay with making the playoffs, believe it or not, as Tommy Wingle's going to spoil the party. We're doing so well against them. And, actually, you know what? Larkin tied it. There we go. I thought the game was over. Larkin ties it. We're going to overtime. Anything in overtime? Nyquist, do you want to score in overtime, man? Nope, Mike Green gets it instead. All right, another player who could be gone. Look, guys, I want to get this very quickly done. I want this rebuild to go very smooth, and that's what's going to happen. We made a great trade by acquiring Werenski there. Cromwell's been injured. Oh no. Alright guys, well, we are at the Christmas break, and we're in second place in the division. We're 18, 13, and 4. I didn't think that we'd be doing this well, but we are doing fairly well. I guess it's a rebuild on the fly. Dylan Larkin leading the team in points, exactly what I wanted to see. You guys suggesting me put him on the first line is paying off. So this is how the team is looking. Now, who needs to go? At this point, we can make a trade. I'd be okay with it. Haven't gotten any trade offers. Riley Sheahan could be somebody that goes. Steve Ott, Brian Lashoff. I'm going to say Steve Ott could probably go. If you guys are curious, by the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the rosters. Because I know you guys are probably like, who do we have? Who's going where? What do we got for the future? Well, in the future, we'll take a look at the system right now. But before we do, sorry, I'm going to send down Brian Lashoff before I forget to do so. There you are, man. You're see ya. Yep, bye. Yep, okay. So anyways, this is what we got. Not a lot. It looks like middle of the pack, really. We don't have any elite talent. Besides Sveshnikov, I'm excited for Sveshnikov. He's going to be really good. He's going to be very good. He just needs a little bit of time. I can't wait for him. Young Bert, Tyler Bertuzzi, he could be pretty solid for us in the future. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. We're going to need to make some more trades for sure. Right now, I am going to look to trade Steve Ott. We'll do that right now. We have time. We might as well. And then we'll move on to the trade deadline. Steve Ott for a 6th round pick, going to Buffalo. Boom. Just like that. Steve Ott is gone. I'm okay with that. Guys, this is good for us. Maybe Buffalo needs that grit, right? This is really good for us. I'm excited. This is going to be good for the future. Now we can bring somebody up. I could try and bring up Yurko. Alright, guys. You know what? Let's try and trade Yurko now. He's not going to be part of the future. He's not. And even though we're doing really well, we're not trading away anybody that's affecting the team. So we might actually make the playoffs after doing all this. So we might as well try and do it. Get another draft pick. Thomas Yurko. Where are you going to end up? Yurko and a 6th for a 3rd round pick to the Ottawa Senators. Just like that. Thomas Yurko gone. Another 3rd round pick coming in. We are going to have a great draft, guys. And we're not giving up anything that's going to hurt us right now. We're doing great. This is actually working out really well. Yurko goes to Ottawa where he has a chance to get some minutes. And maybe put in some pucks. He's not doing it in Detroit. Let's be realistic. Guys, I'm going to zoom up to the trade deadline. Maybe we get some offers on Zetterberg and Cromwell. I'll meet you there. We got a chance of the waiver claim, guys. Sean Thornton. No. So, LA. No. Why would I want to give up Dylan Larkin? Gustav Nyquist, the same trade. Oh, that one's tough. Oh, man. I don't want to give up Goose. I think Goose and Larkin are the two that I want to keep. But can we do something else here? These are the two I want to get. Will you do it for Vanek? Will you do it for Vanek? Will you do it for Vanek? We'll even get rid of him. No, we need to keep him. Okay. Hell, this guy's got a lot of trade value, too. Let's keep him. Will you do it? Will you do it? Will you do it? Oh my god, they said yes! We got a 1st round pick for Thomas Vanek. And a really solid prospect at that, too. Wow. I didn't expect that at all. Hell yes. We got a 1st round pick, guys. And we're going to use that 1st round pick to try and move our way up in this draft. And see if we can get Nolan Patrick. So these are the new lines right here. Helm is actually going to get moved up. Give him some more playing time. I still kind of like the way it looks. I mean, Mantha, the only one that's not great. Same with Ouellette, I guess. But let's take a look at the stats, see how everyone's doing. But guys, we just made a great trade. We acquired a 1st round pick for an aging veteran. I mean, yeah, he was doing all right with points, but he only had 1 year on his team. This is how the team is looking. I guess we didn't really move as far along as I had thought. With Cromwell being injured there for a bit, we ended up losing a few games, but that's okay. Wow. That trade caught me off guard, but I will take that. Thank you, LA. Luke Glendening for a 3rd round pick in Eisenschmied? Okay. Sure. Montreal's 3rd round pick. Look at this. We are winning this trade by a lot. I don't get it. I mean, Glendening can definitely go. It's not like we're gonna need him that badly, right? Yeah, do it. Hell yeah. Wow. This is pretty cool. Everyone's just working with us right now. I don't know. Young Bert for Yan. Do I want to give up Young Bert? I don't think I do, but we'll take a look at this guy. Like, we're getting so many trade offers. This is awesome. Who are you? Third round pick. I don't know anything about you. And I know Young Bert could end up being something good for us, so we're going to keep Young Bert for now. But we're getting tons of trade offers. This is awesome. Exactly how I wish the rebuild in Detroit would actually go. Thomas Vanek for a first round pick. Yeah, right. But thank you so much. We're getting very close to the trade deadline. Let's go ahead and let's take a look and see if we get any offers for Big Z. All right, guys. Well, this is it. It is trade deadline day. We're in second place. Look at Tampa Bay. Holy crap. We're in second place in the division. Does that make any sense? Absolutely not. Gustav Nyquist leading the team now. How's Larkin doing? Larkin's at 49, so he's not doing bad. All right, I'm happy with that. We're really not looking that bad. We might actually make the playoffs while doing this rebuild on the fly. It really looks like Ramo was a bad choice to get as a backup goalie. He's not doing great. Peter Mrazek, on the other hand, doing pretty well for the team we have in front of him. Maybe it's time to make a couple more trades and hopefully start losing some games. I don't really want to make the playoffs. I want to have a chance at Nolan Patrick. Now, I think that we're going to we'll keep Zetterberg until the draft, and then we'll try and use Zetterberg to get Nolan Patrick. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Let's go ahead and we'll just see if we can make some deals. So I'm going to see if I can find a good home for at least Cromwell right now. Now, Boston asked a few times about Cromwell. They asked a few times, so we can definitely take a look and see if we can get something for Croner here. Like Pastrnak, maybe be able to get him. Torrey Krug, why not? Yeah, we can get Torrey Krug. Like, I don't know. What are we going to do here? Definitely at least a second-round pick, no matter what a second-round pick. But Cromwell will help them since, Charles probably going to retire after this year. So maybe Pastrnak in a second, and then we can give up Cromwell. All right, well, how about this? We do Cromwell for Pastrnak and Morrow. Morrow comes in, fills in the spot that Cromwell had. Pasternak's going to be great for the team in the future. Guys, we got to make this happen. Cromwell, he's the new Chara over in Boston starting next year. Chara's going to retire. He's going to be 40. He's not going to want to play. Could this happen? No. Okay. So they're going to say no. We could take out Morrow, but I want a replacement for Cromwell. We've kind of used that. Oh, do you want me? That's Sprawl. Fuck it. Let's try it. Pastrnak for Cromwell. Maybe I'll add in a fourth. I'll try and add in a fourth. But this is probably one of the better deals that we're going to get. Probably the better deal we're going to get for Cromwell. Let's do it. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Nicholas Cromwell has been traded for David Pastrnak. Wow. I've got to hand it to me. I'm doing a great job here as a GM. Honestly, this is going a lot easier than I was expecting. So what we're going to do now, we're going to make a roster move. We'll probably send down, say, Tangrady. Yeah, Tangrady's going to go. So we'll do this, and then we'll call up Ryan Sprawl. And that'll do it. That's going to be it. We're not going to make any more moves. That is it. That's our trade deadline right there. Oh, do you want? We're not going to have enough salary cap. Damn. All right. Well, you know what we will do? We'll just keep Tangrady up. We'll just keep him up. And that right there. You know what? No, I'm going to move after the CU up. We got Joe Vitale. We don't need him there. We'll move him up. After the CU, you're going to play on the third line. We'll do this. That's going to be the lineup for the rest of the year. We're not going to make any more moves. If somebody wants to bring us an offer, I'll definitely take a look at it. But I think that we have done a great job. So what we're going to do, I'm going to finish off this year. I mean, we might still make the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. We have a chance. And that is crazy in my opinion. You know what? We'll take a look. I want to see right now who's leading the league. It's got to be Tampa Bay in first place, right? They already have 90-something points. I don't understand, man. Tampa Bay blowing up here. They are in first, then the Rangers and the Blackhawks. All right. So, I mean, right now we are in a playoff spot. We could still make the playoffs, but after all these trades and all these moves, we just lost our top defenseman. We have done a lot just this year. In this episode, we've done a shit ton, and I'm happy. We're going to finish off the year. We got 20 games. We'll go ahead and we'll sim those 20 games. We'll see how we finish, and then in the next episode, we'll do the draft, and we'll start doing this franchise mode correctly. Setting some games, moving around lines and that. I want to get this first year out of the way, so that way we could have the rebuild already in motion. and I think that this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to keep it going. Are we going to get any more offers? Anyone going to send us a trade offer? Doesn't look like it. That's okay with me. Let's go ahead. Before we do, we'll take a look and see if there's any other trades. Literally, our trade, and then that's it. We had the only trade this year. CSN is not happy. I'm telling you that right now. We'll sim the rest of the year, guys. I'll let you see everyone's stats, how we finished. Maybe we even made the playoffs. I don't know. I'm hoping we don't. I know that sounds really strange for something like that. I don't want to make the playoffs. I want to have the best pick possible. All right, guys. Well, the regular season has ended, and we did indeed make the playoffs somehow. I don't know how we made the playoffs, guys, but let's go ahead and take a look at everybody's stats. See how we did now. Somehow we made the playoffs, but we're going to go up against Florida, who has a really good team. Goose had 72 points. That is wicked. Who's next? Zen Zetterberg and Larkin. All right, well, Larkin slowed down a bit. That's all right, too. Pastrnak had 62, and I'm very, very happy with him. In the future, he's going to be great. Nielsen was a minus 32. Dear God. Tatar with a 45-point effort. Mike Green with 41. Looks like everyone started doing a lot better. I'm not really expecting too much. So we'll go game by game. We're going to go game by game, but I'm not actually going to get into the playoffs. Mainly because we're not going to get past Florida. Let's be realistic. We'll sit in the first 4 games, see how we do. But we're not going to get past Florida. Let's be realistic. But it was a good effort for the guys, and we actually won game number 1. So there you go. There's a 4-1 loss to Florida. Guys, if you have any suggestions for moves I should make in the next episode or anything like that, let me know, as we ended up winning. Holy crap. I don't understand. Regular season in the AHL is over. The Griffins made the playoffs, so that's solid. We're 2-2. Come on, Florida, just knock us out, man. Like I know, but I just wanna get out of the playoffs. I don't want to be around for long. There's an overtime loss, and we ended up tying the series up. Wow, are we gonna move to the second round? Is this gonna happen? And we'll slow sim this one. Let's see how it goes. Holy shit, we might move on to the second round of the playoffs. I'm trying to blow by this episode and blow by this season so that we can start fresh in the next episode. And the team just does not want to quit. After the first period, we're down to 1-0. Jonathan Huberdeau with 8 seconds left, of course. Second period here, we're up 2-1 after the CU and Larkin. Yo, are we going to move on? Abdelgader makes it 3-1. We're going to the second round. Jokinen, all right, they're still alive. 3-2 game, Jokinen. Come on, guys. You know what? Let's move on to the second round if we can. Screw it. Let's go win a cup right now. Maybe we don't need a rebuild. Maybe we made all the moves that we need to make. Yo, we're going to move on. Come on, guys. 5 more minutes. This has turned on to an actual episode of GM mode. I was just trying to make trades. Oh, they got a power play late, and we shut them down, and we actually just beat the Florida Panthers in 7 games. Zetterberg had 6, Tatar had 5, Nielsen had 5, Abdelgader with 5, Pasta had 3, Larkin only had 2, and Nyquist only had 2, so that's really strange that we actually moved on there. It's okay. It's alright. We got Tampa Bay next. Yo, if we end up beating Tampa Bay, we might actually win the cup. Could you imagine? Alright, well, let's sim the first 4 games. Let's see what happens. I mean, wow. I didn't even expect to be in this spot. And we won game number 1. Are you joking? Yo. Alright, we lost game number 2. Won game number 3. Come on, guys. Okay, are we going to go to game 7 again against Tampa Bay here? Let's see what happens. Come on. Win them both. Yo, let's move on. No, okay, we lost. And there's a win. We're going to game 7. Alright, well, let's get into it. Why not? This is nuts. And the Griffins are 7-0 in the playoffs right now, by the way. So, things are looking up for the team already. After the first period, it's a 1-1 game. Tommy Tats and Andre Palat. Alright. Second period, we're down 2-1. Nikita Kucherov. This could be it. As Valtteri Filppula, the former wing, makes it 3-1. What an effort. Guys, what an effort by the team. I don't believe that this... Why is it always Tampa Bay? I just realized, why is it always Tampa Bay that knocks us out of the playoffs? The Stamkos makes it 4-1. We ended up losing in Game 7. But what an effort by the boys. I am proud of that. It just makes me more excited for next year and what we're going to be able to do. Wow. Alright, well, guys, let's go ahead. We'll sim up to the draft, and that'll end off the episode. We'll take a look at everyone's stats, see who did the best in the league, who wins trophies, and all that, and I'll meet you there. Alright, guys, so that's going to do it. The Predators won the Stanley Cup. You guys have got to be happy. PK Subban comes to the team and wins you guys a cup right away. Where did they finish overall? Where did they finish? Wow. All the way down here. They had 97 points. Tampa Bay killed it this year. Let's take a look and see who's going to win all your trophies. Who had the most points for everybody and all that. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I know this is an episode that's a little all over the place. Next episode, I do promise, will not be like this. We're going to have a lot more fun. I just wanted to get, like I said, this entire thing out of the way. Stamkos led the league with 96, and Sagan, Ovi, Scheifele, well done. Tavares, Kucherov, Patty Kane, Andre Palat, and Vladimir Tarasenko. Don't see Crosby. Goose, nice, all the way up there. I still don't see Crosby. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, if you're excited. Here's all your player rewards. And guys, I'll see you later. Oh, wait, no! Marchenko! You should have been doing that in Detroit. God damn it.